My name's Sophie Drake and I am Board Director for Young People at the GBSLEP. My current focus at the GBSLEP is to look at 2020 and what that entails for the LEP as it pursues its strategic economic plan, and really focus on where we need to bring in the voice and the input of young people into those initiatives or the deliverables with the LEP and its partners. I was attracted to the role at the LEP Board because I'm born and raised in Cornwall, and I moved to the city as a kind of young 19-year-old and got heavily involved at university in kind of city and what was making it tick with journalism and media, and luckily landed myself a job in the city and bought a house after uni. And I was so passionate about telling the region's story on the national, regional and international stages. So when the GBSLEP advertised kind of a first in the UK board director for young people across LEPs, it was really a no-brainer for me to get involved with that passion for telling the region's story. Big motivation for me, both in my day job at Storycom's PR agency in the city, as well as at the LEP, is seeing the breadth of opportunities emerging in the region for businesses, for organisations, but also for young people. Just look to the next couple of years in the city, and you've got the Commonwealth Games, and you've also got massive organisations making headway, such as Beat Freaks and Doink, who we've worked with at the LEP. There's also a massive effort at the moment going into engaging young people, whether it's the Combined Authority with their new youth board, right through to the councils and GBSLEP partners across the patch. It seems to be a real pivotal time, and everybody seems to be wanting to get young people involved in what they're doing, and it's just really great, and getting out of bed every day for that, whether it's in the day job or at the LEP, is really great. A handful of lessons I've learned in my career so far. I'd probably say a couple of the biggest would be that, firstly, to kind of accept that business and work isn't always personal. I'm hugely passionate about what I do, so I find it very difficult to detach my emotions and not take things personally at times. But over the last 5 to 10 years, you become able to understand that it's not personal in most cases, and that everybody's just working towards the end goals of getting the right work delivered, and whether it's at the LEP or at Storycoms, it's just about everybody pooling together, working as a team, and getting everything done. I think the biggest achievement slash the biggest thing I'm proud of at the LEP so far in the last few years has been the 1001 Trades project. It was a city-wide project delivered in partnership with a division of Beat Freaks called Doink, and funded in part by Innovation Alliance Nesta. What we did was look and try and uncover the challenges and opportunities facing young people, particularly BAME young people, when accessing technology and digital jobs in the city. It was a huge endeavour across the city, working with further education, higher education institutions, as well as the teams and major employers and SMEs, to really get under the skin of that, culminating in a large-scale report that is now being used by LEP and partners to deliver and try and engage young people in job opportunities. 2020 is a big year for Birmingham, but it's also a really big year for us to get focused. So the LEP's got its strategic economic plan, and it's pursuing the local industrial strategy. But at the same time, it's been really positive to see the likes of the Combined Authority launching its youth board, and the likes of the Commonwealth Games Committee just this week announcing a series of really highly engaged young people to kind of create that legacy for the city. Now, something I'm really keen to pursue this year on behalf of the LEP is bringing all of those different youth voices and youth organisations together, seeing if there are any opportunities for collaboration where we can pool resource or get more people involved to make the most impact. My favourite part of the GBSLEP area is probably a little bit biased, but I bought a house in King's Heath in 2015, and so I'd have to say King's Heath is my favourite area in the GBSLEP. Not only is it an area that the GBSLEP has contributed heavily to in the residential property area through the local growth fund recently, but the actual place itself just has an absolutely amazing vibe, just on the stone's throw away from the city, but at the same time playing into my love for the countryside and being from Cornwall, it's just around the corner from some of the lovely Lickey Hills areas and walking areas, so I have to say that's my favourite.